Alrighty, guys. You hear that? I don't know if you can see it. I can see it. It's an airplane taking off. I'm at the Miami airport. Over there, you can probably see those planes. And there is the truck. Oh, my nose itches. So, we were going to go riding down at South Beach, but Daddy has to work on his motorbike because he is having technical difficulties. So I'm going to go for a little spin without him, and I figured I'd go ahead and talk to you guys. So y'all know, I'm making a list. I am going places because that's just what I'm doing. So one place that's on my list is, oh my gosh, I about forgot the name of it. Roswell, New Mexico. I want to go hang out with the tinfoil hat wearing people. Seriously, I know it sounds weird. I don't want to do Area 51 because I think it's just like in the middle of a desert. And if you try and go in there, they'll shoot you and arrest you and stuff. But Roswell, like, I think they have like yearly like festivals and carnivals and hang out and whatever, you know, like fun stuff, right? I want to go there. And who knows, I might see an alien. So that is what I decided would be our topic of discussion today. Do you believe in aliens? So I can see like two arguments. Well, I can see a lot more than two arguments. Obviously, there's a yes or a no. If you believe in like the Bible and that God created the earth, I don't feel like you can use that as an argument to say aliens aren't real. Because the Bible does not actually say God created man on earth and he didn't create any other planets or any other intelligent life in the whole big wide universe. People are all he wanted to see. I mean, the Bible don't say that, right? It don't say he created earth and then he was like, yeah, you're done. I mean, there's a whole big expansive universe and other universes and supposedly infinity and stuff we can't even see out there, right? So if you believe in the Bible and that you believe that God created us, why could he not have created other things, right? Now, I don't know that the aliens are coming down in the trailer parks and probing people in the butt. They might be. I mean, like I said, I don't know. I don't know what they do. But I also think it's a bit conceited of us to think, oh, you see the plane? To think that we are the only living beings, and we think we're intelligent life. We might actually be really stupid. I mean, if aliens find us, it probably means that we're really stupid if they find us. Oh, he was going on a red light anyway. You get him, big boy. I mean, if aliens find us, then that means they're way more advanced than us, and technically we aren't the intelligent life. I'm sure they would be, well, I shouldn't say I'm sure. In theory, if they find us on purpose, not by accident, then they would be eons ahead of us in their technology and everything else, right? Oh, so the Bible, right? I don't believe anywhere it says, I'm pretty sure it doesn't, and we can argue if you say it does. It doesn't say that God created earth and man and that's the only thing that's alive in the universe, right? Now, the other theory of creation is, Darwin's theory of evolution or whatever. So there was a Big Bang theory and two algae got together and crawled out of the sea and made a bunch of stuff, and that's how we all got how we are, right? And you can believe that too, right? But if you believe that the Big Bang happened and all of a sudden our algae or bacteria or amoebas or whatever it is got together and made this stuff, made us, made trees, made grass, made dogs, made birds and fish and whatever else, well, why couldn't it have done it somewhere else? Because we're oxygen creatures, right? But that's the planet that we live on. There's just as easily creatures that are not oxygen creatures, that are carbon based or methane based or whatever is on their planet based. Well, good Lord, there's traffic out here. We'll go down a little ways and then turn around. So just because we evolved a certain way doesn't mean that somebody else or somewhere else in the universe, that some other critters didn't evolve a different way. And here we go in Miami. We're on the real roads now. I don't like the real roads, but it's a side road, so whatever. Well, it's by the airport. So anyway, ooh, big bump. No, it wasn't a bump. So anyway, I don't know how you feel about aliens, but that's just a thought, right? I mean, I've always thought it was kind of egocentric of us to think that we are the only, what we call, intelligent life in the whole big giant universe that we can't even get to, right? Like, we can't even get out of our dang solar systems in our lifetime. But yet we think we're the only smart ones. And like I said, how do we know there ain't super smart ones out there? There could easily be. And y'all know I read my Facebook, right? I read a Facebook meme and it said, a little boy asked his dad, how do we know those are stars and not air holes poked in the lid so we can breathe? I mean, we just think that this is everything, right? But, something smells good. But it's not. There's a whole big world out there, or universe. I keep saying world. There's a whole big, vast expansion out there of space that we haven't seen, we haven't charted, we haven't documented. I mean, like, they say stars. I don't know if this star is still in existence because it's so many light years away. We won't know for 500 years if it's still burning or if it's done burned itself out or whatever. I would say a small miracle, but it's a huge miracle that any of us are even alive. We're on a whirling ball of volcanic activity churning in the middle of the earth, whirling around the sun at just the right spot that we all are able to live here. And yet we somehow stay in the same damn orbit. Like, how's that not weird? I guess I shouldn't say weird. How is that not miraculous? You see that United plane with the Statue of Liberty on it? That's a pretty one. I don't know if I've seen that one before. I hope you guys could see that. Sometimes this GoPro, I like the GoPro. It gives you a good big view of everything, a big wide view. But it kind of makes stuff look further away where sometimes you don't see stuff as up close as I do. But anyway, do y'all know when Roswell has their big parties? Because I know they have big parties. Do y'all know when Roswell has their big parties? You go around my car. I'm going to have to turn around in a minute. Because I want to go and play with the tinfoil hats. I didn't bring a debit card or I'd get gas. I want to play with the tinfoil hats. I want to go look for aliens. And I drive a truck, right? Y'all already know that. If you drive a truck, you have seen stuff at night that you can't explain. I mean, you just pretty much have. There's no questions about it. You've seen stuff that makes you scratch your head, and then you say, and you just go on, because what are you going to do? Call somebody and tell them? It's done gone. And some of us get it on camera, but then I used to live over near St. Louis, and I'd get the St. Louis news station, right? Why can't I turn around there, assholes? I'd get the St. Louis news station, right? Let's see. It looks like I can still go straight up there. And they had these whole people out in their neighborhoods watching stuff outside, and the actual news crews were there. So it wasn't like, it's some, crazy lunatic person, whatever, right? The whole freaking news crew was there, and they were recording these lights, like whipping around the sky, but they were really far away, but you could see them plain as day, going in ways that aren't natural. And they, it was like, y'all have seen Men in Black, right? That's a show I've actually seen. It was like the light refracting off of the gases and the star shining just some stupid explanation, and it's like, no, that was not a light refracting gas weather balloon something or another. Like the whole Roswell thing, I've watched a documentary on it before, and it says that what they called the quote hieroglyphics was plain Scotch tape that they used to send a weather balloon way up into the outer atmosphere and damn near into space, right? So you're spending all this money and all this electronics and everything else, and you putting Scotch tape on it to hold it together. Actually, that does kind of sound like something our government would do, but I don't believe that for a minute. Good God. There's a cop sitting there, or I would just turn left. But now that I'm out here, I don't know if he's in there or not. Oh, there it goes. It's finally green. But that's my alien story. Sorry, guys, I get distracted in traffic. That's my alien story for the day, right? Like, what do you think? Roswell. Is there any other good alien places to go? Because I'm seriously going to go to Roswell. I want to hang out there and with the people that have their little parties. Well, was you just going to run him off the road? I'm not exactly sure what that was about. You hear them honking at each other? Right, I think it's a guy in front of me that's dangerous, not this guy. No left turn, you dirty bastard. Oh, Club Pink Pussycat. I think I should probably turn around. Well, he looks all nice in his suit. We seen a club down here, and it was, what was it called? Oh, there's a casino. I bet that's where the guy in the suit's going to work. Woo, let's beat the traffic. Oh, there's trucks down here. I don't know what these trucks are for. Y'all, look at me. I'm going into a freaking junkyard. No stopping or standing. Don't stop and stand there. Okay. I gotta end the alien talk here. I'm gonna get back to Daddy and see if he... Oh, it's a tow yard. I wonder if them are like repos. Towaways. Oh, I bet this is like paid parking. See that guy getting in his truck? Okay, well, I'm going to go back and see if Daddy has his bike fixed, and if so, I don't know if we'll go to South Beach tonight or not. It's starting to get dark, but we might go to, I don't know, we'll ride around, maybe go to supper or something. That'd be good. I'll see you guys in the next video, and remember, do something today that your future self will thank you for.